Ever find yourself stuck in a loop, overthinking the same problem over and over? Don't worry, you're not alone. But there's a quick mental trick that can stop overthinking in its tracks. Before we dive into that, let's understand why we overthink in the first place. Let's dive into some common situations where overthinking takes over. Whether it's deciding what to wear, stressing about a job interview, or replaying a past conversation, our brain loves to overanalyze. This is called analysis paralysis. The more you think, the less you act, and the cycle continues. When you're in this state, even simple decisions feel impossible. Here's an example. Imagine you need to call someone about a work task. Instead of just picking up the phone, you start thinking, what if they're busy? What if I say the wrong thing? And you end up doing nothing. So, how do we break out of this? It's actually simpler than you think. The trick is called the 5-second rule, but it's not about dropping food. Chuckles. Let's break this down. The moment you feel stuck, you count down from 5 to 1. And why does this work? When you count, your brain has to shift its focus from thoughts to action. It's like hitting the reset button. For example, if you're stuck overthinking whether to make a phone call, count down from 5 and immediately dial the number. Studies show this works because it activates your prefrontal cortex, the decision-making part of your brain. By focusing on action, you stop letting fear or doubt control you. By counting down, you shut down the fear-driven fight-or-flight response that fuels overthinking. And when you take action, even a small one, it creates momentum to keep going. Let me answer some questions you might have. First, does this work for big decisions too? Absolutely. You don't have to solve the whole problem in 5 seconds. The rule just gets you started. Once you take that first step, the rest will follow. You're probably wondering, can it really be that simple? Yes, but like any skill, you have to practice it. So, what's stopping you? Start using the 5-second rule today, and you'll see a big difference. Remember, the key to beating overthinking isn't thinking harder. It's taking action.